welcome back. And now I have plugged in my SSD and my 500 gigabytes Segate, which has the Mac OS X installed on it, and there is my M.2 drive in the computer. So what we have to do now, we just have to simply turn the computer on, and we have to go into the BIOS to check if all the 3 drives are working or showing up. So we simply click on F2, welcome, F2 again, and now we have to go to the preferences, and if I can move it down a bit, SATA configuration. So our SSD, Samsung SSD is here, 500 gigabytes hard drive is here, and here you go, Kingston SSD M.2 SM228 120 gigabytes drive is here. So now what we have to do, we have to simply go into the Windows, and for that we have to click on F2. I have to log in into the Windows boot manager, so it will take us to the Windows. So while it is loading, let me just put in my password. So let me tell you what I am thinking to do with it. So the M.2 slot, the M.2 slot, or the hard drive, it is gonna be my Windows boot drive, and my solid state and my 500 gigabytes, I'm gonna make these two one hard drive as a fusion drive to get the good speeds on the OS X, and the other backup or my main data hard drive is gonna be the 1 terabyte Segate again, which is on the other side behind me. I just kept it on the side, so once I will deal with it, then I will put back in other one, because I don't want to take any risk on my hard drives or my data. So I have already downloaded this easy tool. This is the clone software what I'm gonna use, but before that, what we have to do, we have to go into the disk management to check if I am good to do that or not. I don't think so, but ES to do. So that is the website. So if we go here, simply click on yes. So we have to go to the Windows version backup recovery or the data, but we have to go for the to do one. Come on, stay there. Data recovery partition manager, data. So where is to do? Wizard. I just simply googled it and it came up. Here you go, there's the data recovery wizard. No. Where is that gone? Data recovery partition, backup and restore, backup server, to do backup. This is the one, but now download, nah, not this one. Data recovery, where is that gone? What do they call it? I just simply google easy US to do backup free. So the backup, so we have to go for the backup one. These are the recovery ones. Partition, there you go. So to do backup, this is the one which we have to download. So we will you can download it. It is Windows 10 compatible as well. So before that, what we have to do, I have to check one thing. Disk management. Alright, so this is a disk management window. So this is my hard drive SSD. Oh sugar, I cannot do it. Oh no, I have to install. So if you have a hard drive or C drive, like one partition, or you are using it only the Windows, you don't have the Mac OS X installed, then you are good to go. You should have 3 partitions here, which should be, that means it is a GUID partition table. Like it will have your hard drive, healthy, and EFI. So my EFI is on the, as you guys can see here, is over here EFI, so it has to be on the C drive. So if you have one partition, one healthy partition, recovery, and the EFI, then you can clone it. And as I am using the OS X on the same computer, that's why it has the EFI on this one, and this is my clone, or this is my M.2 drive. I wouldn't be able to boot into that, so let's try doing it. So simply click yes. The software is loading up. I shouldn't be wasting my time now. I just have to reinstall my Windows and all the softwares and everything on that one. But purchase a license later, that's fine. Smart backup partition, we have to click on this option, clone, and now we have to do this. So this is the one, as you guys can see. I have to clone this one. That's the source drive, the drive you want to use. Click on next, and the source drive target, you want the target drive. Now as you can see, it is saying, asking for the target drive. My target drive is gonna be oh man, it's confusing a bit. This is my target drive. To make your life easy, go back to disk management. So here you go. If you will click on this one, this is the C drive. This is the C drive, which is the drive you want to use. So it is disk 0. So as you guys can see here, I have selected the disk 0, and then you have to click on the target drive where you want to copy the Windows and all that, because you want to clone that too. So I want to clone my C drive, which is drive 0. C drive 0. So that's why I have it's our source drive, which is drive 0. There you go, and click on next, and then you have to click on the target drive, which is hard disk 2. Disk 2, this is the M.2 one. So I will click on that and simply click on next. There you go, C D back, added it, and you have to make sure that you have done one partition. If you will do that, you can simply make 2 partitions, but as you want one full partition, make sure it is 1. Click on next. This is the one, and you just simply have to click on proceed. The data on the destination disk will lost. Do you want to continue? Just simply, and now it will take its time to clone all the data on your new hard drive, depending on your speed. So for me it should be a bit, there you go, ST start cloning MBR. So it has to be a GUID partition method, so you can do that. So estimated time remaining, it is saying that it is gonna take about 5 to 10 minutes, but I think so it's gonna be more, because my board drives are the SSDs. So we'll see, and I will come back. If my Windows will not boot up from M.2, which it shouldn't be, then I have to reinstall my operating system on my M.2 slot. So let's close this, close the disk management, and I will see you guys once I will done with this. Guys, here you go. As you can see, it is finally been installed or finished cloning. So what we can do, we can simply click on finish and close this tool. Now what we have to do here, we have to turn our computer off, shut down, and the moment of truth is gonna be revealed soon. What we have to do, we have to simply unplug this. So let's take the cable out. Thank God it was SSD which I dropped, not a HDD hard drive, otherwise everything is gone. There you go. Now I have only the M.2 slot or M.2 drive installed on my computer. Let's turn the computer on and come back to our desktop. It should not be doing anything, as you guys can see. So let's try to restart it. After all, let's try to boot into the boot sequence. Nothing, as I expected. Only the downside of having dual boot on your computer. Let's try to do it from here. Nothing. What I've done before. Yep. So I have to install the new Windows on my computer, and then we will take it from there. Sorry about this. Welcome back, guys. So finally I managed to install my Windows, new Windows, fresh Windows on my M.2 SSD, which is a Kensington, which I have done the unboxing and just a little review, not the unboxing because I bought it as used. So I have tried to make as much as identical as I can make it to my SSD, which I have used now for the Fusion drive. By SSD I mean my 2.5 inches Samsung 840 Evo. So without further ado, let's get first of all into the benchmarking of this M.2 SSD. So as you guys can see here, it is saying, let me just put it down, see Kensington SM, and that's the 1 gigabyte and everything. And now I'm gonna simply run the benchmark. So while it is doing the benchmarking, let me just give you an overview. Yesterday, the whole day I spent on my computer. I started early in the morning working on this upgrade of the M.2 SSD and making a Fusion drive of my 840 Evo, which is my 2.5 inch SSD, as well as 500 gigabytes of mechanical drive, which I normally use for my Mac OS X or for my Hackintosh. So while it is doing it in the background, let me just give you a brief idea of what is going on. So disk 0, this is the disk, which is my Kensington M.2 SSD, and it is running Windows on it and all the compulsory necessary softwares on it. This is my 500 gigabytes Macintosh mechanical hard drive. This is my disk 2. This is my games and programs installation directory, as well as my backup directory. All of my files and everything is stored over here. And the last one is the Samsung 2.5 inches Evo for 840 Evo SSD. So I have combined this one and this one by making a fusion drive or a hybrid drive. So here you go, guys. Let's get back to our benchmarking. So here you guys can see that the read speed is 500 and write speed is about 300 plus. and the total score we have gotten is 725, and which I believe when I have done the same kind of benchmarking on my 2.5-inch SSD, which is by the cable, SATA cable, connected by the SATA cable, that was 581. So, and there is a huge difference. For me it is a huge difference. Obviously you can get a more scores if you will put a PCI Express card or the hard drive in it, and that is really expensive. I couldn't afford it, to be very honest, right now. So that's it for this video, guys. If you guys like this video, please click a like. If you dislike it, please dislike it, and subscribe to my channel if you have if you want to see more videos like that. I have already uploaded the video of how to create a fusion drive, and shortly I'm thinking to send or make a new video on how to install Hackintosh on a fusion drive or a Mac OS X on a PC on using a fusion drive, which is a completely different thing, and it took me whole day yesterday to do that. So that's it, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.